Say good night.
Welcome back to the Brad Rach vlogs. I'm Brad, and I am really happy to say that today we have a great sponsor for our vlog, and that's Raycon. If you haven't heard of Raycon, they've been around for a while. This is actually our second pair of earbuds that we've owned, and they're awesome. If you're like me, I'm very highly motivated by listening to music, and so I'll throw in these earbuds when I go out on a ruck, or if I take the kids for a walk and I need a little quiet time, or if I'm jumping on the Peloton. The Bluetooth wireless connection is effortless. It's super quick. If you're in the market for some headphones, definitely look into the Raycon earbuds. I love how discreet they are, and they are a perfect fit. The sound quality is amazing, and it has 3 different modes. You just press down for 3 seconds, and you can go between like pure sound, balanced sound, or more bass. And the more bass it's a lot of bass. It sounds great. Another fun feature about the earbuds is that you can reject a call. So like if your wife's calling you while you're at the gym or something, you can just reject that call. I really like how fast when you open it, it connects to your phone. And this case is a charger with up to 32 hours of charging. I'm not surprised at all that there's over 50,000 5-star reviews of the Raycon earbuds. They do not disappoint. Probably my favorite feature is they just don't fall out. They're the perfect fit. So you could go for a run or a ruck or a hike, and you don't have to worry about them falling out.
These everyday earbuds from Raycon are great.
If you're like Rachel and I, and we have different sized ears, they come with custom gel tips so that you can get the most comfort in your ear and the best fit. They're also water and sweat resistant. Ready to buy something small with a big impact? Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/BradandRach to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. We really appreciate you using our link to purchase these earbuds. It really does support our channel. So again, click on the link below, get yourself a pair of awesome Raycon earbuds, and a huge thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today's video. By the hair of our chinny chin chins, are we getting outside today? What do you think, Eloise? Yeah. Hey, did you know you have your boots on the wrong foot? She knows. Some battles just aren't worth having. Wow, look at that. If you're new around here, we're actually making the move to Georgia in 2.5 months. We're really gonna miss like having all this open space of the golf course to be able to walk. This is hole 11 that we walked down, and you know, this time of the year it's not busy anyway, but the golf course closes at like 6. So especially in the summer, it's just like all this open field for the kids to play in. Oh, sorry honey, I'll slow down a little. So anyway, the neighborhood that we really want to be in St. Mary, Georgia, has a golf course. It's a golf course community. But the thing is, like we've said in previous vlogs, not only so our family wants 4 bedrooms, and then we're also bringing Aunt Lala, so we want a mother-in-law suite. We want her to be able to have her own space, her own entrance, her own little kitchenette. She hasn't lived with somebody in... When's the last time Lala lived with somebody? I guess she lived with your parents for like 6 months.
Yeah, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, and it wasn't great.
Yeah, she needs her own space.
But yeah, I mean,
Both
she needs
for
her.
and for us.
Yeah, for her and for us, especially for her.
Yeah.
Because we have 5 kids and it is pure chaos from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. So she needs a place to escape and get some silence back in her life.
Yeah.
So with that being said, the neighborhood that everybody recommends this same neighborhood. And that neighborhood just doesn't have any houses with in-law suites available. So it's just not an option. We also thought about putting a tiny home on land, and that's the problem. Like if we join an HOA, if we go to a place that has an HOA, we're not gonna be able to move a tiny home on land. So we're pretty darn limited. There's a couple of really neat homes downtown that we're gonna look at. So fingers crossed that one of those will work out.
One of them, it literally says in the description, is part of like the golf cart something. What do they call it? The golf cart area of downtown.
Right. Yeah, so it's cool. St. Mary's has a city ordinance that you can drive your golf carts downtown.
Like on the street.
Exactly. And there's a really neat aquatic center. I believe it's outdoors.
Yeah, part of the reason we want a golf course community is
the amenities.
The amenities that we can just hop on the golf cart and go do with our kids. And it opens up the door for a lot more stuff when you don't have to like load everybody into car seats and I don't know. Yeah, that sounds horrible.
Well, it's just a lot easier to hop on the golf cart and go to the pool than it is to get everybody in the car and go to the pool.
So if we can have that same kind of lifestyle, but downtown instead of and I say it's like downtown.
It's a tiny.
So tiny, which is why they allow golf carts, because.
Right, not a lot of traffic.
No, super tiny. So I think that would be just as good.
Yeah, totally. Well, and we
better.
wouldn't have to pay the HOA fees.
Right, and we might be able to like keep our RV on our property and things like that would be a lot more lenient.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean specifically, one of the houses that we're looking at has an RV storage on the land, you know. So that would work great. I haven't told you this yet, Rachel, but so today I finally got in contact with the optometrist that's stationed at Kings Bay currently. He's getting out. His terminal leave will start August 1st. So I'll officially take over the clinic on August 1st.
Okay.
Well, and he'll be checking out probably 2 weeks prior to that. So like mid-July, I'll be taking over the clinic there.
Okay.
But if I check in mid-May, probably be credentialed and everything by June. So I'll probably have like 6 weeks where there's 2 eye doctors there. But it's only a 1-lane small clinic, so they don't need 2 eye doctors.
Okay.
So I'll probably rotate to like Mayport and like Naval Hospital or Branch Clinic, Jacksonville.
Oh geez.
I know. But I mean, he said they're all within a 35-minute drive.
Okay.
And it's only for 6 weeks. I was thinking, if we buy a house in North Florida that's equidistant from Kings Bay and Jacksonville, that say we really love it and we really love our house, then I could just
transfer to Jacksonville.
Exactly. PCS to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And it would be a new duty station.
Oh.
So say I'm at Kings Bay for 4 years.
Yeah.
We really love it.
Yep.
I do another 4 years in Jacksonville. Boom. And then I retire.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's something to think about.
It is something to think about. But would you be able to guarantee that that would happen?
No, but it's a lot more likely.
Yeah. Because you would stay on the East Coast.
Right.
Probably.
Jacksonville's big. There's a lot of Navy bases in Jacksonville. So there's like 4 or 5 optometry clinics.
Yeah.
The military in general wants to limit like how far people PCS or change duty stations.
So that would be a desirable scenario for them.
Exactly. So they want East Coast people to stay on the East Coast and West Coast people to stay on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably a good likelihood.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Look how big these babies are getting.
Oh, they're huge. Is there a spatula?
Is there not in that top?
No, I think it's in here. Pardon me while I grab a spatula. Are these clean?
So we've had 4 days of clinic. I've only had 1/2 day with our new medical record. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I think I really like it.
Yeah, I do too.
It's
too bad we're not going to use
yeah, exactly. It's too bad that we're doing all this changing. Like in our home clinic, we're doing a bunch of changing, and it's really sad because we're leaving in 2.5 months. So it's like we're gonna get used to this brand new, really great system, and then we're moving to Georgia.
Yeah, it stinks because it's so awesome. It's the same electronic medical record I used for the first 4 years that I practiced in South Carolina, and I always bragged about how awesome that was and how nothing that I've used was as good as that one.
Yeah, you do say that often.
And now we have it, and we're moving.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes charting so easy.
Do you think you'll work at all in Georgia?
That's, okay, I was thinking about this today. I might be saying goodbye to this career forever.
Really? You were thinking of it?
Yes.
Dang. You don't think you'll ever?
I don't know.
What about like after the kids are a little bit older, they can stay home by themselves?
Do you think that I'm going to be irrelevant then? I just feel like as a provider, you have to, I mean, I need to make the decision now, basically. And I need to keep my license active.
Yeah,
I just
keep
feel
your
like
license active.
if I take 10 years off, am I going to be able to provide quality care having not practiced optometry for 10 years?
Well, you'll have me.
Yeah, to keep me honed.
Right.
It's just, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I just can't picture any technology coming along in 10 years that you won't be able to pick up on. And
I'm just worried about, I don't know, forgetting a lot.
Really? Well, that's why you're required by law to do continuing education.
You're too tall.
I know.
You want me to stand on my tippy toes?
Yeah.
Nobody has a free hand to hold the vlog camera. But yeah, it's just kind of sad because I mean, I'll keep my license active and I will maybe someday return to optometry, but I'm potentially like closing the chapter on my career.
Man, just think of how much money
well
it was for optometry school.
I know, and how difficult. Like it would be a sad thing.
Yeah.
If I never came back to it, it would be sad.
Yeah.
Look at this baby.
Yeah, she's ready for bed.
Aww. These girls have slept like absolute junk.
Oh, it's horrible.
For the whole week. It's actually, it wouldn't have probably been so bad, but when they're sick, I don't feel like, I just feel bad waking them up any more than I have to, so I basically just respond to them individually at night.
Right.
Which means I'm up at midnight, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Which is why twins is exponentially harder.
Yeah.
Not just double the hardness.
And they're...
Because, yeah, I mean, double the hardness, you get up twice as often, but then you're getting that much sleep, that much less sleep.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
It's not, you can't just say it's twice as hard.
It's not twice as hard. We've had 1 and we've had 2. Exponentially harder. Tonight we're going back to tandem feeding though. Oh.
Hey, who's gonna put the papers?
Alright, I'm gonna put this baby down. Say goodnight.